Hello everyone, this is not a video I had planned on making today, but this is Mythren. It is a Monster Tamer game I've had my eye on for a while, but haven't gotten around to actually making a full-fledged video describing what it is. I will probably do another dedicated video on it at some point in the future, but they just posted their first newsletter, and I thought that I have to cover this. As you can see, it's October 1st. This video is going to be coming out October 2nd, so I'm a day late. But without further ado, let's get in here. This is going to be just my first takes on it. I was blindsided by this, and in a good way, and I'm excited to see it. I just saw it mentioned on their Twitter, and I was like, oh wow, let's dive into this. The first of many. Hi there, and welcome to Small Leaf Studios' first newsletter. We figured we would start documenting our progress throughout each month of the game's development from here till we can no longer make frequent updates. I plan to use this as a chance to share with you what we are up to and what we are currently working on. This is also a chance to share some more aspects of our game and more detailed breakdown. Anywho, on to the good stuff. The vertical slice. We've been working on hard building a vertical slice build of Mythren. This will allow us to approach publishers and attempt to acquire funding, and also provides us with a framework for a prototype build for a Kickstarter if we do end up going that route for funding. A vertical slice is a slice of cake. It's like a slice of cake. It has everything that makes the game. This isn't the full product or at a full polish, just a taste of what the game will be. If you're still curious what a vertical slice is, I highly recommend checking out this blog post on the very topic. If you guys plan on doing Kickstarter, I think you really should. I'm not a economist expert or anything like that, but I have noticed great success for a lot of Monster Tamer games who went the Kickstarter route, and from the little bit I've seen of your game so far, I would definitely be a backer in that Kickstarter. We currently have one Mythren functional for the vertical slice, functional in both combat and in the overworld, as well as falling features. Another functional non-playable combatant, a functional home island, wild island zones, combat systems for the player, and AI wild encounters. We feel that our current combat will be a great feature for our vertical slice of Mythren, and have been making minor tweaks here and there, while also focusing on giving some much needed love to the home and exploration items. The home island. The home island is where you start every day of your journey, and from here you can partake in many activities such as training, bonding, and spending a little R&R with your Mythren. When you train or participate in activities, you will use up activity points, and after half of these points have been used up, you will progress to night. Aiden has been working on the second training minigame for increasing your speed stat. The previously shown minigame was for the attack stat. These are how you know how your Mythren rises their stats after earning training points from leveling. This month, we plan on linking up the home island and wild island so you can travel between the two, a semi-playable internal developer build that doesn't require a Unity editor to play and test. That's cool. They're actually getting to the point where they're going to have an actual internal build that they can play, and the sounds like the game's progressing really well. And I like the idea of the mini games for increasing your stats and bonding and training and stuff like that. That is definitely something I didn't even know about the game. Like I said, I haven't delved super deep into it, so I haven't made a complete standalone video, but I do plan on making one sometime in the near future. The Wild Isles. The Wild Isles act as a place where you can level up your Mythren, collect resources, most importantly, meet new Mythren. When you want to visit the Wild Isles, you must spend every single action point you have to start the day and travel here. Careful, choosing between spending the day training at the home island or adventuring in the Wild Islands is key to succeeding in Mythren tournaments and raising your Mythren. That definitely sounds cool, that risk versus reward type thing. Carter has implemented the first half to obtaining a Mythren. This is known as the Mythren Emblem Quest. While exploring each zone of the Wild Isles, you will encounter pieces of a Mythren emblem that reveals the next location of another piece. Once all pieces of the emblem are collected, you will be able to meet the respective Mythren and have them join your team. Here's what one of these pieces look like. Here you guys go. You can get a nice little view. Zane has been working on laying out Zone 1 and all the encounters and also the general feel of the island. He's also been working on adding in a non-Mythren combat encounter. We'll be revealing these mysterious creatures later this month. Non-Mythren combat encounter, you say. That's interesting. And the Mythren are like the name of the creatures in this world. That is definitely interesting. I'm not sure what that could be, but I'm looking forward to find out. Our composer, oh man, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name horribly. Mijonat, sorry, has been working on Zone 1's theme, and we're excited to share this soon. He's also been working on adding some juicy SFX for combat to give each hit an extra oomph. John, Javon, and Zane have been working on concepting ideas for your items you can find using crafting new items. An example, some items affect Mythren stats temporarily at a cost of health. John has also made a bunch of handy quality of life updates to our spawner system for the island, thus making Zane's life a little bit easier when laying out levels. Also, we've been working on integrating some new assets into the project to help improve our look and feel of the environment. We'll be making further updates to the appearance of the game as we work on a vertical slice and beyond. John has made a reward screen for the end of battles. This lets you know what items you have been rewarded with and see how much XP you have gained, and if you have leveled up your Mythren or not. Conversations in our dialogue system have been pretty organized. We spent some time categorizing them all for ease of access. Drake has been working away on a concept art that we can show publishers to help sell the concept of Mythren. We had a poll to see what your guys' favorite starter was, and while it was pretty close, the vote for Kiro Air won. In response, we showed off some early concept art. Okay, you guys take a good look at that. Also announced Q&A will be held in our Discord this weekend. It'll run all Saturday, starting at 9 a.m. at CST and ends at 12 a.m. CST. So, I will have links to all of that below, like normal. That will be starting the day after I upload this video, if I upload it when I hope to. And a fellow Monster Tamer developer has released their game Costume Kingdom today. Well, technically tomorrow now. Go check it out and play their awesome game. Yep, Costume Kingdom. That's a game that I actually plan on covering tomorrow, and I might even start a Let's Play on it if you guys are interested of it. We'll about to see how that goes. Yeah, this has been the first ever Mythren newsletter. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time as we continue to cover a myriad of Monster Tamer games. This has been Monster Tamer Bloba, signing off, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Goodbye.